I was fortunate to help facilitate the action track for advancing equitable livelihoods. A lot of our discussion really focused around the challenge of balancing affordable food with adequate farmer income. Access itself became something that quickly rose to the top as one of our biggest challenges, whether that was access to capital, access to innovation, or access to markets themselves for producers. There was a lot of interesting mechanisms that the people involved in the action track discussion were involved with to help overcome those challenges, those access challenges. So then we really evolved the discussion into how would those types of projects work together, and then how could we look at it from a global perspective to make sure that the suggestions and the projects that we were advancing would be scalable at that level. And so as a function of that, we talked specifically a lot about finance and access to finance, because of course that's what also enables access to markets and to crop inputs, et cetera, as well, and innovation. A lot of that access needs to be established at the local level, but a lot of the markets exist at the global level. And so how can we create partnerships to facilitate both of those? We also had a lot of discussion around metrics and the lack of metrics in some cases to measure progress, to measure sustainability. It was really well pointed out, especially by some of the people working directly with growers, that without that ability to measure progress, that access to finance can become very challenging. And that's probably also a place where government and policymakers can play an important role, which is taking that first risk, if you will, so that once they enable that financing at a higher level of risk and make it a more equitable finance rate for farmers, that will enable that first step to be taken. And so